I wanted to make this video last week, but I was away. The user Completely Lovely made a video about a white pride rally in Canada, and all these white pride groups, after the video got on her case and started trolling her channel and whatnot. But all I could think of was this scene in Canadian Bacon in which, the Mounties taking John Candy and the other characters through the Canadian jail, and he's like, this man was put in jail for littering, and this man was put in jail for being in too many bad moods. And what happened here? I thought that hate was illegal in, socialist Canada. But at any rate, this whole issue of white pride, apparently their thing was, well, if all these other minorities can have their pride festivals and marches, why can't we? We want to celebrate white pride. We're not racist. It's not racist. Now, first of all, these people are morons because they can't figure out why you would have something like, Black Pride or Black History Month or, some other celebration based on being a part of some ethnic group. It's because in North America, where they are a minority and historically and culturally they are discriminated against and put as in some way second-class citizens, these are ways for which they can reaffirm their value to a society that doesn't necessarily totally validate them. They have what's called a legitimate reason. Being white in North America makes you a part of the majority, the privileged class, and society is already structured in your favor. So if you it's funny, every now and then I'll see or read something from some white supremacist group and oh, poor white people are discriminated against because all these minorities get all these special, shut the fuck up, seriously. These people have their heads up their asses and they feel that they're so oppressed, and they don't even know what fucking oppression or discrimination is, and they think because there might be affirmative action or something like that in some jobs or schools that this means that whites are discriminated against. This is complete and utter bullshit. White people in North America are not discriminated against. They are the fucking privileged class. If you're a white male, you're at the top of the fucking social hierarchy in North America, so sit down and shut the fuck up. But in terms of this issue of white pride, you see, I think that I don't agree with pride in any sort of sense. Again, I can see if you're trying to reaffirm your social group's value in society and that sort of thing, but beyond that, when it comes to white pride, you may as well be having brown-eyed people pride, blue-eyed people pride. It's just as fucking arbitrary. I believe in being proud of things that you actually accomplished in your life, or being proud of other people for things that they actually accomplished in their life, and I don't really consider being born white any sort of accomplishment. It's just a circumstance of history. That's the way that the dice rolled for me. I happen to be white. And I don't... What the fuck is the point of white pride? I don't get it at all. White people, yes. As far as I can tell, historically speaking, gunpowder. Gunpowder was invented in China. It went to the Middle East. All right, it was around for 400 years, and then it came to Europe. And then within a very relatively short period of time of it being in Europe, they're we could use this to kill people. All right, and then we invented guns and steel. And we went out and we murdered and committed genocide on most of the rest of the world. Yes, I'm very, very proud of that as a white person. We stole all this land. We murdered all these people. We created the atom bomb. We caused 2 world wars and responsible for the deaths of millions of people. Yes, white pride. We've accomplished so much as a race. Colonialism, genocide. Go white people. Pull your fucking head out of your ass. Seriously, what exactly is it that you're supposed to be proud about in terms of being white? What is the basis of white pride? It'd be funny. If white supremacists start trolling my channel, I'd love to hear their actual arguments so that I can specifically debunk what they have to say. Because I I really don't get it. What is the basis? What are white people supposed to be proud about? The fact that they're white? Okay, on a genetic level, that means nothing. You have, genetically, the average white person is as genetically similar to to the average person of any other race as they are to any other white person, if not more so. That's just not the way that human genetics works. There's no magical, superiority. You're not smarter or better or culturally superior or any of these things. That's all just a bunch of nonsense, okay? So it's stupid. It's monumentally stupid, but some people they feel something that they need to validate themselves. Well, I'm white and that makes me good, like it's some sort of self-validation. They feel like they haven't accomplished anything real in their life, but hey, I'm white, so I get to be proud that I'm white. And oh no, all these minorities are taking over North America, and soon, the whole world is going to be mixed race and the white race is going to die out. I don't give a fuck if the white race dies out. I really don't care. It's a fucking skin color. It's amount of pigmentation in your skin. It means absolutely nothing to the scheme of things of humanity. It means nothing evolutionarily. It's not the next step in evolution. It's like, oh no, we need to, absorb more fucking sunlight because we live in colder climates. So the skin changes color. Wow, there's an evolutionary accomplishment. Way to go. In my personal observation, white supremacists always seem to be essentially poor white trash. And I really think it comes down to, well, death row, we don't live in a trailer park, and yeah, we don't got no money, we ain't done nothing with our life, and we get drunk and drive pickup trucks, man, but white pride. I'm sorry, I can't even take this seriously. So anyway, I have no respect for white supremacists or white pride. I don't even get it. But if any of these white supremacists want to troll my channel and attempt to make an actual intellectual argument about white pride and why we should be proud of being white, I'd love to have the opportunity to debunk it. So, later.